In January of 2022, a YouTuber named CJ uploaded a rather disturbing video titled Camping Alone in Haunted Pocomoke Forest on his channel CJ Faison. His channel is dedicated to exploring haunted locations, and he frequently uploads footage of his creepy encounters. In this particular video, CJ decided to explore a haunted forest known as the Pocomoke Forest, situated in Snow Hill, Maryland. For those unfamiliar with the Pocomoke Forest, this area is deemed the most haunted forest in Maryland and has been the subject of urban legends and tales for numerous years. One of the most disturbing urban legends is referred to as the Hook Man. The legend of the Hook Man originates from an escaped inmate from Cambridge State Hospital. Described as being around 6 feet tall, he had lost his right hand, which was replaced by a hook. He was notorious for attacking those who disturbed the Pocomoke Forest. The legend of the Hook Man continues to this day, with numerous people claiming to have encountered him, but he has never been caught. In the video, CJ parks his car outside a cemetery near the forest and then proceeds to venture deep into the woods. As night falls, he sets up his camp and begins to explore the area. During his exploration, he suddenly notices a bright light behind one of the trees. And this is when things start to take a very disturbing turn.
Oh, jeez. Trying to figure out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was somebody's flashlight. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm debating on whether or not to pack up my tent and leave or stay the night. I mean, I don't know what the odds of that actually being a Hook Man is. That person was really, really skinny. Like, tall and skinny is really strange looking.
It's evident that the light was coming from another person's flashlight as he walked through the woods. Not knowing if the individual was dangerous, CJ chose to hide behind the trees. After approximately 30 minutes of waiting, the man moved away into the distance, and CJ began speaking to the viewers, and this is when he encountered something truly disturbing.
Just check my phone, it's about 1:30 now. I mean, I want to be able to move, but I'm too scared to move away from this area because it's open. And if I get into a closed area where I gotta run through some briar patches, it ain't gonna happen. Like, something could actually get me at that point. I keep hearing things over here and back behind me. Right over here, or behind the camera, I should say, but... Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, god damn it! Oh, shit! Oh! 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 Oh, jeez.
After being startled by a loud gunshot in the distance, CJ, terrified for his life, rushes back to his tent. Things slow down for a while and CJ decides to experiment with a spirit box he had taken on the trip. As he was messing around with the spirit box, something forcefully strikes the side of his tent.
Okay. Let's break out the spirit box. And again, I don't recommend doing anything that I'm doing in this video. Are there any spirits present right now? Has something evil haunted this woods? Shut the f*** up.
After this bizarre experience, CJ was filled with fear and anxiety as he tried to make sense of what had occurred. After a few minutes of contemplation, he chose to remain in his tent for the night, convincing himself that the loud crash was merely a branch falling from a tree. As he tried to fall asleep, he heard leaves rustling outside but dismissed it again, and decided to go back to sleep with his camera still recording. Approximately an hour into his sleep, his camera had recorded something very disturbing. A man pointing a flashlight can be seen right outside his tent while he was asleep. This person could have been a hunter or another camper, but it seems unlikely that anyone would be out exploring so late at night. It's uncertain whether this person was the same one CJ had observed roaming the woods, or the one who had aggressively struck the side of his tent earlier. This mystery remains unsolved since CJ never discovered the truth behind any of these disturbing encounters. The next morning, CJ left the forest and safely made his way back to his car.
So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
This right here is a YouTuber named Sarah, who in September of 2021 uploaded a video titled Scariest Night Inside a Van on her channel Sarah Dungo. Her channel mainly showcases her outdoor explorations throughout the United States while traveling in her camper van. The videos usually emphasize the beauty of nature and have a relaxed and pleasant vibe. However, in this particular video, that was far from the truth. In the video, Sarah was coming back from a 2-day camping trip in the forest and was on her way to Asheville, North Carolina. Upon arriving, she spent the day exploring the city and chose to spend the night in the parking lot of a restaurant. As night falls, the restaurant began to close, the parking lot gradually emptied, leaving her all alone. While she was getting her dinner ready, she suddenly heard someone knocking on the outside of her van. This is when things started to take a very disturbing turn.
Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not
I'm safe right now, but I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so I had my cooktop out, you know, propane hose attached and everything. And then he's just bangs on my side door right here. I first turn off all the lights, turn all the sounds off so I can hear what's going on in case it is the cops and I need to like talk to them. It wasn't, and then he banged on this door right here, the double doors, and that's when I got really nervous. So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly unhooked my propane. So I got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
After this strange encounter, Sarah decided to leave and spend the night somewhere else. Later in the video, Sarah gave a detailed update on everything that had just happened, mentioning that the man might have been under the influence. Prior to her recording, he had knocked on her window and told her to get out of her car, strongly believing she was someone he had been dating at the restaurant and claimed that she had broken his heart. When Sarah denied being that person, he insisted that he had seen her van parked outside multiple times and continued to urge her to get out of her car to prove she wasn't the woman. Fortunately, Sarah wisely chose to stay inside her vehicle and safely left the parking lot.
a budget. Hello?
This right here is a YouTuber named Daniel O'Neill, who in August of 2024 uploaded a video titled Never Been So Scared When Camping on his channel English Woodsman. He frequently uploads footage of his outdoor camping experiences while traveling across the UK. In this particular video, Daniel decided to go camping in the woods somewhere in the UK. As he explores the area, he points out to his viewers the footprints and trash left by other campers. After walking for a bit, he sets up his camp and decides to settle down. Everything up to this point appears to be normal. However, about 30 minutes into the video, while showcasing the camping gear he brought, he suddenly hears footsteps behind him and calls out to whoever is out there.
And rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello?
After After hearing the disturbing footsteps, he got up to investigate his surroundings, and the footsteps suddenly stopped, indicating that someone was indeed watching over him. After searching everywhere, he unfortunately didn't find anything. However, as soon as he sat down, he heard the footsteps again, but this time they were louder and closer.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got to better hear that. There's nobody here. And it sounds like someone's just walking around. I can handle it. Can you hear it? It's like it's just there.
After hearing the noise for the second time, he called them out multiple times but didn't get any response. Fortunately, the noises eventually stopped. While most people would have likely left the forest by then, Daniel chose to stay overnight. As the night began to set in, he enjoyed his dinner and decided to go to bed.
I'm actually breaking wind. I'm quite scared, people. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. If it's a human and they come up and laugh at me, scaring the hell out of me, but this is going to be a long night if I'm nervous like this and scared now. I need to know what this sound is. It's not like it was, it's like and then it stops. I'm only talking to you guys because it sort of like helps me a little bit. I'm going to be honest, I can't stay here now. I'm going to be a wimp. I don't care if people call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this loads of times. I think I'm going to go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot, like, now.
As he was trying to fall asleep, he couldn't stop thinking about those mysterious footsteps. His fear and paranoia grew, ultimately leading him to leave the forest. Many comments left by Daniel's viewers mention that he made the right choice by trusting his gut feeling and leaving the forest. The source of the footsteps is still unknown, but they likely came from someone following him while trying to stay out of sight. Their true intentions are unclear, but based on their actions, they were probably up to no good. Nevertheless, it was definitely the right decision for Daniel to leave the forest.